I am tired. I stayed up late finishing a video. I haven't done that in a very long time. So I'm happy to do that, though. It's fun. But why have I not made a video in such a long time? That is interesting, right? Well, stick around for a while. I will tell you. I'm waiting for some more people to get here. If you haven't, what's up, Andre? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hi. How you doing? How you doing, man? I just what? How long did I sleep? For about 6 hours, maybe 6.5. So no more than a normal workday. I was gonna sleep in. Allie, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming by. Looks like we're gonna have a few people here in the live stream. Thanks for hanging out. I was just saying how I finished up a video yesterday, and now I am tired. I gotta get better at using this new mic. I have a new boom. See, check it out. Goes up, goes down. But during the last video, it didn't pick up the greatest quality because I haven't been used to using it. Who's Eddie Murabach? Tell me more about that, Ali. Yeah, here I am, and I worked on my form. I'm getting a lot better at this stuff, finally. I feel like I know React and Express and Node and MongoDB going all together. It's taking me forever because I've been trying to learn all of them at once, which I have learned them all. Let's bring this in a little bit closer. Geez, it's taking me way longer. It took me like a year longer than I thought. Unfortunate, but hey, you know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So, if you have any questions and you're not here currently, you're actually watching this at a later time, you can leave them in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. It is a little bit harder when we get more subscribers, but, you know, it's all good. Oh, man, look at this. Look at this picture right here. Lovely. Lovely. Let's switch back over here. Let's check out how we got, how many views and subscribers. Climbing right up there. 3,529 subscribers is not bad for being off YouTube for so long and not going full steam. Oh, I gotta tell you, these next few weeks though are gonna be tough. Andrew says same issue with him in React and Vue, dude. I feel you, bro. Sometimes I see Corey and stuff here. Corey's one of the guys who watches regularly, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just use this format thing." I'm like, what the heck? You're surpassing me. You can't surpass me. I'm the YouTuber. But it looks like he's doing it, and that's totally fine. By the way, just so you know, I was just using this application. It's called Audio Blocks, and I use it for my videos, and they use React. I just thought it was lovely, and I needed to tell you guys. Just a little random one off there. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest issue for me was learning the actual language of JavaScript. That's what I had to do. If you learn how to do arrays, functions, objects, all those things, it's going to make a lot more sense. And Andre says, I choose Vue. It's more fun to use. Jobs are rising like madman. I didn't know that. I didn't know that jobs were rising for Vue. I'm a React boy. I could probably switch over to Vue, but I don't want to because I don't need to. So let's go ahead and actually look on Indeed for those while we wait for more people. So instead of Idaho, let's just do Vue.js. Well, some of them are coming up like UX engineer, but they all look like they want React too. But no big deal. If you've learned both, you're good, man. You're good. I ain't knocking you. Jobs are rising as Vue, at least in Central Europe. Oh, no wonder. I'm looking in America. So I'm sure that jobs for Vue are going to rise. And React is going to be there. But, you know, when's it going to switch? That's the issue. But I think if you learn a framework like React, Vue is React-like. It's more about state management. And you learn a backend and a database. Even if right now, like for instance, I'm learning NoSQL or non-relational databases, you still have an idea of what you're trying to do and what fields you're going to save and how you're going to save them and how there's a way to do that. So when you move to SQL or something, you'll have a better idea. Or you move to MongoDB or whatever. So That's my opinion on it. If anyone else has experience with that, let me know. Maybe we should share this to the programming group I'm a part of. See if we can't get some new people in, self-taught programmers. For all of you that care, this is the self-taught programmers group here. So on Facebook, it has some cool dudes in there. It's got people all over the place, but generally it's geared towards newer coders. So let's see if we can't bring them in the mix and get something, get some new perspectives. Ugh, I'm tired. I should have got coffee before I went live. I'll tell you, I'm a little bit tired today. So let's see, we got 3 here. It's been about 5 minutes. In about 10 minutes or so, I'll tell you the reason why I'm so behind on these videos, or several reasons. But of course, one is this computer, this darn computer. I'll tell you, it was a trip trying to put this up. But after doing that last video, oh, so easy to edit and so fast compared to before. So I saved a lot of time doing it that way. Just the screen size and the processing power is unmatched. And also when doing development work, having 3 really large screens is great. In like normal use, it's kind of ridiculous. I have these 3 27-inch screens, and then I have this one on the side, which is my graphics tablet, which I just sometimes will put like my YouTube streams on and stuff, like when I'm listening to music. I'll just use that screen over there so I don't have to scroll through things. But there are a few other things. What are you guys looking at? What's everyone working on? And where's everyone coming in from? Let me know. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Let's see. We talked about React. What do you guys think about React? Do you think it's the hype is real, or do you think it's over, or is it the norm now? For me, what I think about React is that well, it is kind of the norm now, and I don't hear too much about Angular, not as much as I used to. So I think that React is going to be the new standard, and there's Vue and there's Angular, and Angular is kind of going to be like the underdog. Before we only had like jQuery, and jQuery was great for what it did, but I think React is going to win out against all these guys, against Vue too, just because they update it and they keep it updated. It's done by a big corporation. I kind of think of it like, hey, like if it's backed by a big corporation and they keep on updating it, like that's just going to be default, the big dog, like Visual Studio Code. I remember out of nowhere this thing came out, and it's just gotten better and better, and the things that you can do is crazy. So whenever I see something like Sublime Text, I'm like, get that out of here, get that shit out of here, because they keep this thing updated just so good. I think that React is the norm, but it's hard to get there because it's an extra set of skills. It's not like jQuery, which is, like Dylan said a long time ago, Dylan Israel, Coding Tutorials 360, it is like a designer thing. And at the time I was like, nah, man, nah. But now I totally agree. Like, it's just that it's such a high level to do React and Redux and stuff, on top of if you're doing like web design and all that stuff and UX. It's hard to keep track of. So there's that. I gotta say, the thing I don't like about these big monitors, and it's nothing really to do with the monitors themselves, is like they're so tall. These monitors are so tall that it's hard to put the webcam on there and get a good shot. For those of you listening right now, how's the mic sound? Is it good? Do I need to raise up the volume? Does it sound like it's kind of echoey? Let me know, because I'm still getting used to this thing right here, trying to make it work, trying to make it work like it did before. So we're at 9 minutes. To those of you that came in, thank you very much. I know it's been a long time since I've been putting out produced videos. That's going to change. That's going to change a lot. A couple of videos that I have coming up: a review of a digital marketing course. No, a content marketing course I've shared it a few times on this live stream. It's from a company called Simply Learn. Let me go ahead and log in here and then show you what's up. I did the MongoDB course, but I don't know about that one. I don't have any active courses. Let's go to the inactive courses. Okay, so the Advanced Content Marketing course is what I did here. It's very good, but I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to probably put the rough draft today up. I just have to clear it with the company and let you guys know about it, especially if you're looking into getting into YouTube or already have a small YouTube channel. Definitely if you have a small YouTube channel. So check it out. Oh, how's everyone's Saturday going? What's everyone got planned? Or Sunday, moving into Sunday, I guess, if you're around the world. My Indian viewers, shout out to all the Indian viewers because you guys make a big chunk of my audience here. Express, oh, and Andre says you should also put on Udemy. Well, the company does do that with the course that they do. So I'm going to do a full stack MERN. Like, it's going to be a pretty simple video because full stack, I mean, that's a lot. So, Corey, I was just talking about you. Just talking about how you know too much shit. Know all the stuff with Formic. I should have known that. You probably knew it from Andrew Mead. Kevin Cho, glad to have you here. I was talking about, dang, I should have used this before. But I'm glad that you pointed it out, man. And I'm also glad that I did it by hand. Oops, let's see here. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and mute this darned Facebook. How do I mute the Facebookers? I sound like an old person, right? I don't know how to. Sound chats. No, chat sounds. Let's turn that off. What about notifications? My apologies, guys. I should have looked into this beforehand. We're talking about Formic. We're talking about if React is on top, Udemy. Corey says, been spending the last 5 hours trying to upload images on React Native. What a headache. Jared Palmer made Formic. I watched one of his talks on YouTube. Sweet. Yeah, I need to get into React Native, but, Corey, tell me about React Native and how hard it is or easy it is to switch from React Native from React. Ugh, I'm still tired. I am still tired here. So, my apologies. I'm trying to make sure to mute that Facebook. So, I'm finding it rather easy now to go ahead and add libraries. Something that's been hard for a long time for me. And I want to do everything from scratch because I need to know it. And you absolutely should. It just, it takes a while. But then you can just accept why something is the way it is. So yeah, going from React to React Native, is that super hard or is that really easy? Because I want to get updated on that, but at the same time, I don't want to spend too much time on it when I should be doing a course that I'm going to do on full stack MERN. And I don't know if I actually told you that. Maybe I just merged that in, but I'm doing a course on full stack MERN. It will be also on Udemy. It'll be on a bunch of places. So I don't have to do any of the marketing or anything like that. I just want to teach the course because I have my hands full. Once we hit 15 minutes here, I will tell you. So about a minute and a half, and I'll tell you why. But I'm going to make a full YouTube video about all these things that I'm talking about, except for the course. Maybe not that. What's everyone else got going on for the day? What courses are people learning? Corey says React Native is a bit of a haze. They will point you to a framework called Expo. Expo makes it easy to get started with React Native. Expo is great, but there are some limitations. That's my biggest issue with all these things. Why do I keep on looking here? Like there's a camera there. That's my biggest issue with all of these frameworks and stuff. Like I'll use them like Express, but I really, really want to know Node. Like I want to know why. Same thing with React. I really want to know what all these ES6 things are. I want to know what's going on. But after you've done it like once or twice, like Bootstrap, like I don't use that, but I know it, but I need to know it. That's not the right analogy. But like this form validation with React that I did in my last video. If now that I know that there's Formic out there, that I don't have to use Redux forms, yeah, I'm going to use that. Because I already know how. Or jQuery. Yeah, I'll use jQuery sometimes, like a jQuery selector. Although I don't really have to use that too much. Just more with legacy stuff, right? Legacy stuff. So let me show you a course that I'm going to take. I need to sign in. Of course, every time, like, I need to get a password manager. I think Jana was telling me, you need a password manager. And I was like, I don't need that. Now I can't log into anything. Give me just a minute here to log in. I don't need to log in. I'll just show you from the page. Okay, so this is purple, and they show you Node.js. It came on a YouTube ad. It totally got me. But you do everything from Node. No NPM, none of that. It's all Node. So I'm pumped about this to learn about all that stuff, and I wish people took more courses like that. Whoa. I missed a lot of stuff here. Corey says, wash cars. Hell yeah. Wash them cars. Is that what you're up to today? Get it. Get that money, man. I should be doing some stuff like that. Expo is very large, and you cannot use native SDKs. Yeah, I'm not feeling that, Corey. Kevin Cho says, I'm at a point I learn only for if I'm getting paid. Well, you know, Kevin, it happens, especially if you're making like a lot of money. So I totally feel you. And sometimes you need that recharge. I felt that way. I got burned out for a minute. And not only that, but I was comfortable. I was comfortable at where I was at, and I had all my basic needs met. Corey says, for instance, Expo does not have support for payments. PayPal and Stripe have native SDKs that you can use. But since Expo does not allow you to use those, you can't use them. Ugh. LastPass is what I use. Okay, so what? It's been like 16 minutes here, so you know, we have a few people here. The main reason why I have been so crazy, or rather not up to Facebook and not working on that portfolio project, is because I have been interviewing for jobs and I finally got one that I like. And that's been over like the course of like 2 months, right? So 2 months ago, I had a offer for a place down in what's called Blackfoot, like 30 minutes down the road. And my company counter offered, so I stayed there. But I still had recruiters like hit me up and all these things. I had a recruiter hit me up for an investment firm to be a digital technology analyst, and they're gonna fly me out to Washington, no, Portland area. It's called Camas, Washington. Thanks, Kevin. What's up, David? Just telling you, yeah, Corey, a job. They were going to fly me out to Camas, Washington, so I thought to myself, well, crap, I better put out some like applications just in case, because I don't want to go there, because it was like required 50 hours a week. It was like almost double the pay, and all my benefits paid, but that 50 hours a week, I was not about that lifestyle. And also a business attire required. Now, I work at a place that we do business attire that's required, like a business professional. I am over it. I'll do it again, of course, but that was also a minor thing. Thanks, Kevin. What job? Corey says. Congratulations on the new job, Ricky. Thank you very much. It is a web producer. It's a web producer position in Boise, Idaho. I'm not going to tell you the company. It's through like a contracted company here, but I get all my benefits paid, or I get my health. No, I get all my benefits paid, as well as my beneficiaries. Yeah, but statistics, Kevin says, never accept counter, but statistics say only 10% more stay more than a year. Oh, yeah, I believe that. I believe that statistic for sure. Right. So the reason why I accepted that counter, Kevin, at my current job was because I didn't want to move to this other job. It wasn't the right one. But how could I not if they were offering so much more? So I stayed here for a while at the job, and I got, you know, I don't want to look like a job hopper, and it was better at the time than moving there, because I knew that was like, it was the wrong technology stack for me, and it was in the middle of nowhere, and I'd be a solo developer again. So I got this job where I'm not solo. I'm learning agile methodologies, hopefully, Jira and things like that. So Corey, yes, it is. I cannot, yeah, I can tell you percentage wise what it is. I definitely don't have a problem doing that. So my first job, or when I accepted the counteroffer, I got a 35% raise. And now off of my new salary, I've gotten a 30% raise, not like a 30% raise off of that new salary. So, yeah, it's definitely bigger. Kevin says he's moved 6 companies in 5 years. Damn, man. that's insane. It's business, but I totally feel where you're coming from, man. In this new place, we're in Boise. I'm a block away from my brother. I can't beat that. And my sister-in-law, who is a stay-at-home mom right now. So with my son, if I ever have minor things come up, she can help me out in a pinch, right? And they're there too to hang out with and be with. And my nephew's there, which is awesome. And we're going from a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom because with this whole desk setup and the TV back there, splitting up the living room, I ain't about that life, bruh. I ain't about it. So we got a 3-bedroom, brand new. Yes, it is a increase in rent substantially, but it's totally worth it for those 2 reasons. It's only 15 minutes away from work, so I'll be working on several sites. It's different versions of sites. So there's a high traffic in this thing, and a lot of different countries and regions that you have to update. And so that's cool. I'm excited to work with a team. I'm excited to work with agile stuff. So yeah, that stuff. Corey says, I don't think there is anything or nothing wrong with being a job hopper. We're all capitalists after all. Right, absolutely. I don't want to be a job hopper, but of course it's not black and white, right? It's not yeah, I job hop or I don't. There's circumstances, right? There's that change that up. For me, job hopping, it depends. I would always have a hard time with it because I have a 10-year-old right now, a 10-year-old. So moving around 6 times in 5 years is probably not the best for his well-being. But I get it. Yeah. So, Corey corrected is nothing to anything. No, man, it's cool. It's cool. It's just, we all have different ways of saying things. So I put in my resume on Wednesday, got a job offer on Monday, this Monday, and I start in 3 weeks. So, kind of crazy. Less than 3 weeks now. But got my apartment, squared away on Monday, finalized it 2 days ago. So it's been crazy. And recruiters have been hitting me up 3 or 4 times a week for 2 months. It's too insane. So, Corey says, does your son prefer not to move cities? Well, I mean, it's hard to make friends as a kid. And my son's very good at making friends. But at the same time, moving so many times. He used to be in Pocatello, and he had tons of friends there. Then we moved here. Now he's finally built up those friends, right? And then we're going to move again. But being close to his uncle and his aunt and the dogs and stuff, that at least gives him some sort of structure other than just dad. That's a big plus as well. But he'll make friends, right? He'll make friends. It just, I don't like to move around every 6 months or something like that to a new city because of that. That's one reason. On top of looking like a job hopper. I mean, there's just so many things that come up, right? So I'm looking forward to this job. I'm looking forward to crushing it. They asked me interview questions about jQuery and all that stuff, and I was able to kill it. So Kevin says he switched jobs but never moved. Yeah, hopefully I can do that now because I've been in smaller cities or smaller towns. Pocatello was 60,000. Idaho Falls is about 60,000. Boise, Idaho is much bigger than that, if it ever comes to that. So, yeah, I can see if you're in a bigger city, there's definitely a lot more going on there. So, yeah, I wanted Salt Lake area, but this is great because it's by my brother. Can't beat that. So, I ain't mad. Kevin says, my previous job is 1 building away. Well, heck, man. Thanks for letting me know. Good to know. Good to know, Cho. I want to know how you got that job. If you just put in an application, or if they sniped you. if they came over and saw who you were and hit you up. If you can talk about that. If you can't, I totally understand. But yeah, moving up in the world, moving up into a much larger corporation, enterprise stuff. I'm looking forward to that. But I gotta get this YouTube popping. I gotta do some courses. I got a course on full stack MERN coming. As soon as I get this portfolio up, it's so important to have this portfolio up. I gotta tell you, it's taking me forever, but I did a video series, so I'd be forced to do it. Like, I'm getting this thing done, one way or another. Corey says, I went to Bangalore, India one time. All the jobs were located in one big hub. A job switch was very easy. Same commute, same parking spot, same lunch spot, different building. Huh, that's interesting. Kevin says, show me the money is my logic. Yeah. I mean, long term, I want to think long term, but it's at the same thing. Like, this industry is like no other industry. So like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be a job hopper and stuff, but maybe for us, job hopping is less than 6 months, versus like less than 18 months, because it's just the weird way this industry works, being so hot, like Hansel. That's a Zoolander reference. If you haven't seen that movie, don't worry about it. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. So it's nice to see that other people have moved and to hear about your stuff. I got to get my health on point. Corey says, show me the money was my logic at 22. It changed quickly. Yeah, man. Corey and I probably have similar, because for me, it's more about the all-encompassing thing, right? What's the work going to be? What are the working conditions? Who am I going to be working with? What does the company, how is the company doing? How close am I going to be to, like, what is my life going to be? And all that stuff. Kevin Cho is 40, and it's still his logic. Balla, Kevin. But those are the things I have to think about now as my son is getting older, because I don't get that time back, right? He's getting pretty much, older. As he becomes a teenager, he's going to want nothing to do with me. And he needs more stuff. He needs, like, cars and all that stuff. And he's going to need to go to, like, college. I know. In the previous videos, I've told you about my, how do you say, disdain for my college degree, but I had to pay for it myself. I'll pay for my son's college. So you should go. If someone's paying for it, yeah, go. If no one's paying for it, you might want to think about that before you go into anything. But I swear, like, by the time my son is going into college, 8 or 9 years, it's going to be very different. And I don't think we're going to have as many issues with this as we did before, with the snake oil, so to speak. So yeah, let me know about some more of those moving things. I'm going to talk more about this Node.js class. Have you guys seen the commercial from this Node.js class on YouTube floating around? It's just been barely put up. I'm going to let you guys know all about it. It's like 15 hours. But it's something I should do, doing straight Node, not Express or anything like that. If I'm going to do my own MERN course, and I have to like summarize it into a short, like 3 or 4 hour course, well, heck, man, I better know my Node. And so I'm pumped about this. I've also been doing MongoDB University, for those of you who don't know. And I'll be honest, like the past 2 homework questions, I kind of just breeze through there. I don't want to show you my emails. All right, let's see if we can get logged in here. Save. Okay, so back here. These are free, but the problem with this stuff is like the information is outdated, and like straight up outdated. And this is like the source. This is MongoDB themselves, and they have outdated like version 2 when they're on version 3. And I had to dig around for stuff. Because I'm more experienced, it's not a big deal, but that's a problem. I would normally say, hey, go here, but now I don't know if this is the place to start. But I have to do, I have to get up on my Node.js stuff if I'm going to be teaching courses on it, right? So these homework course things here, I've got to do a better job looking at what I did and go through some of these things, because I just kind of vegged out. Let's see here. Kevin says later, time to wash cars. Peace, Kevin. Corey says Stephen Grider came out with an advanced Node course. Yeah, I'm trying to go to the. I gotta go to the basics first. You know, you go from this is how I work anyway. I go from foundation, intermediate, advanced, and then go through the stack again, or go through basic and then go back to advanced. Firestore strives to be MongoDB. It has a long way to go. Yeah, I know. Firestore and Firebase and all that stuff. You know, I saw a few of those developer courses that used Firebase or Firestore, and it was cute. You know, the Google thing, and it was nice because you didn't have to learn it. But it's not gonna be MongoDB like anytime soon, right? It's never gonna be like that robust, and it's not so much MongoDB, but just one of those big like solutions, whether it be MySQL or some SQL solution, MongoDB, CouchDB, something like that. So I just have been using MongoDB because that's what I learned from the beginning, because I was looking at MERN stack. But it doesn't have to be that. It just has to be some sort of full stack application thing. So no big deal. Excuse me. Been a while since I woke up here. I don't think that sentence made sense. I'm just tired. Yeah, so we've been here for about 30 minutes, doing our thing, talking our thing. Anything you guys want to talk about specifically, I'll turn it over to you. And I'll give myself a break here. Oh man, I need some coffee, I'm telling you. I guess while I do that, I'll tell you about the move. It's 4 hours away. I'm on the eastern side of the state, and this is on the western side of the state. It's like on the completely other side of the state. It's a sweet place, though. I like Boise a lot. So if you're ever in my hood, holla at your boy. Oh, I just stayed up late doing that last portfolio video. It was like 11. It was like 1:30, and I woke up at 7, I think. And that's a little bit early for me, so I might take a quick nap. Maybe take a nap. That sounds weird. I don't know. I don't want to because I got so many things going on. I got a course that I'm going to do. I've got to finish up this portfolio. I've got all these other like technology stacks I have to do my research on before I do my own course. And I got to catch up on some YouTube videos. So I'll do a full YouTube video on getting the new job, and it'll just be a summary of what we've done here. And I got to do a review on a course I took on advanced content marketing, which took a long time too. That also took up a ton of time when I didn't do a new video over and working on my React app. Ugh, you see what I mean? Woo, a little bit tired there. Let me know what you guys have been up to. If not, I think we'll cut this live stream a little bit short here today because I got things to do. I gotta shoot the videos and all that stuff. So, yeah. I don't know how much coding I'm gonna do today, but I'm definitely shooting and editing at least 2 videos on top of this. So I'll try to get them out as soon as possible. Oh boy. Excuse me. I need some coffee, man. I need some coffee, Corey. Alright, well, guys and gals, it looks like with the chat silent and me out of things to say to you, I think we'll call it a day. I think we'll call it a Saturday so I can get to doing my other stuff here. Corey says, Ricky, I will allow you to cut this video short. Nice. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a day here, man. But if you have any questions and you're watching this later, let me know in the comment section. And, of course, if you like this stuff and you haven't seen it before, give me some of these likes. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. All the things, you know, got to hustle for them likes, got to hustle for them subscribers. But only if you like the content, of course. I'm not trying to be like this just to like it. All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you soon, and I'll get a few more videos out here within the next week. Talk to you later. Bye.